Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. In front of us we have the Ekevitte TG-99. It's an AM, FM, shortwave portable radio. At the making of this video in October 2025, the price was $7.99 at Amazon USA. Quite the bargain for what you get. I'll have links in the comment and video description if you so desire this radio. So let's take a look at the box. TG-99. This might look familiar. The TG-88, and that's another radio I reviewed, made by the same company, and it's pretty much the same radio with a different enclosure. High quality sound, picture of it, some bullet points. Here we go, picture of it, some band information. This side here, we got a working profile, and there's the TG-88 I reviewed, and pretty much the same stuff is on the 99 as well. And there's a picture of the 88. Okay, cool. Took everything out of the box. Let's see what we get. So we get the TG-99. All right, and then we got some instructions. It's the only other thing you get in there. Same for both radios. Just gonna open it up. I think I do it all in one shot here. There you go. Freeze frame if you have to. I mean, it's pretty basic stuff. And if you look right here, I hand wrote something on the shortwave area. If you notice, it's 3.28 megahertz. Yes, this has a second shortwave segment that's hidden. I'll show you how to access that, and we'll try to demo that in this video. All right, great. Toss that aside. Let's go over dimensions. So we have a width of 2 3/4 inches. We have a height of 5 1/8 of an inch. And we have a depth of 1 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, this radio kind of reminds me of the Prunus J166. It's got the same kind of front end. I like it. It's a nicer look. Now let me bring an Iron Man here. TG-88 is a little different. As you can see here, it's got more opening for the speaker. And I think they're the same price in the making of the video as well. So if you prefer the more opened area for the speaker, I mean, they sound the same. I didn't really notice a difference, being that this is lifted up a little bit. It's what you like, aesthetics. Kind of like the smoother look of this versus this corrugated look of the 88. But, you know, people have their tastes, and there you go. I like the green dial area as well. So move that. All right. So yes, bring in some size comparators. What do I have? I have CC Pocket in the house. There you go. Give you an idea how big this radio is. I mean, you get a lot for your money for $7.99. Yeah. So yep. Current time is 11:49 p.m. Central Daylight Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. End of October 2025. What else do we have? We have a Skywave 2 always. There you go. About the same size as a Skywave 2. And, of course, we always have deck cards. Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves Ekevites from Channelland. Ding, 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 ding. Channelland. Ekevitte. You know, it's great that it still can get affordable radios, you know. So it's an awesome thing. You just put 2 AA's in it and off you go. No payment plans, just got to buy a couple of AA's or get a couple of rechargeables that last you a lifetime. So, definitely. So let's look at features of the TG-99. Okay, it's pretty much the same as the 88, but if you haven't seen that video, then we'll talk about it here. Let's go to the left-hand side of the radio. We have a headphone jack. Headphone experience, well, expect some moderate low-level hiss, which is okay. It's not horrible, but it's there. So if you're not a fan, you won't be a fan. FM, expect moderate lows, weak to moderate mids. So sounds are rather tinny in the mid section and strong highs. But on AM and shortwave, I like the low neutral tone it had. So I really like that on shortwave and AM. Over here with switch, turns the radio on when you go down. Okay, we got some static there. And then in the middle position, it's off, and up turns on our LED flashlight at the top of the radio. Woohoo! And it's actually pretty bright. I always thought that's kind of neat to have a little LED flashlight built in. It doesn't take much to add a little LED. And a lot of people would like it aimed into the radio so they could see the dial, but yeah, here nor there, right? Okay, that's how that works. Front of the radio, bring it up close, personal. You can see we got FM on top, 87 to 108. We got an orange dial indicator with a little bit of a curve to it, so as you tune it, you can see it's curved. Now, I like this. This is smoother than the 88. Let's just be quality control. Because the 88, when I tune that guy, it's like all over the place. Well, not all over the place, but it's like stiff and it grabs and it's, gets smooth in some areas. It's not very nice. For $7.99, I didn't care as much, but this one's much better. Like I said, it might just be a quality thing. But yeah, so there's our tuning. I like that. So we got some nice smooth tuning there. You can see the AM band says 522 to 1620. Now it's a 9 kilohertz based. It's kind of unfortunate. It only goes up to 1620 and 9 kilohertz stepped. So I will get some of my locals because they land right on there. Like 720 lands right on 9 kilohertz. It comes in beautiful. 1180, the squirrel, the Q. You guys know that one. If you watch my videos, that comes in perfect. So there are a few stations that come in rather nice on 9 kilohertz. So it's usable for me. Shortwave, it starts at 5.9 to 18 megahertz on the regular shortwave band. Then the hidden segment, you get that 3.8 to 8 megahertz. That is amazing if you think about it. The spread is so much smaller, and you get the whole dial to work in that range. And that's just with the band switch. We'll talk about that. Red power LED, a 2-inch speaker behind the speaker grill there with kind of like a chrome center, which I think is kind of nice. Kind of see it through there. The tuning wheel, rather large, so really easy to tune. Nice. Easy to grab onto. It's just like a utilitarian radio. It works. It does everything you need to without being too difficult. So love it. The volume wheel is small, which is good if you're carrying it. You don't want to bump it. It's a little safer being smaller. So there you go, volume. And then we have our band switch. Now the instructions are on the back side there. So FM is down. In the middle is our medium wave or AM broadcast band, and up is shortwave band. So to get the hidden segment, you have to push the switch in between the shortwave and AM. So ever so slightly move it down, just like that, and now we're in the shortwave 1 or hidden segment band. So if you go a little bit more, it locks into AM. So it's just like moving it slightly in, and you'll hear a difference. So, and we'll demo that. Our belt clip is removable. Yeah. Our antenna here on the back is 13 inches. It's rather weak. It's so short. I wish they would add a longer one. I save that for my notes at the end. What I like, what I don't like. But here is the battery compartment. Now, it's one of its weak points too, is this thing really falls off easy. I think you're going to find yourself taping this because it's like so easy. Look at that. I didn't even try. It comes off so easy. I guess we touch that center spot, but I barely touch it. 2 AA batteries. In the orientation you see there, okay, positive. On top goes to the right, and the bottom battery positive to the left. Okay, let's put this wimpy thing back on. But yeah, that's another thing I don't like. A hinged battery door would be awesome. I've seen it on cheap radios, inexpensive radios. That was a nice thing. Stands. Yay, that's a good thing. And our carry strap. Can't forget that. And of course, you saw the LED in action, so rocking. So there's the radio. Let's talk about reception reports, and we'll go ahead and demo it and have some fun here. We could pick up tonight on bands. Let me just get to Iron Man to bring our colors back. All right, cool. So what can you expect on FM? Well, I sit there and I tune the radios, go through all the stations, hear what I can pick up with that little antenna. I picked up about 52 stations. It puts it right in a 2.5-star category. Okay to good sensitivity. Okay good to selectivity. Now the TG-88 was the same fare. This guy scored the same as the 99 pretty much. I think this one got a few more stations. Might have been a better day that day or something. But yeah, it's what you can expect for this radio. Average performance, it's okay. It's just because it's a short antenna. If you hook up a wire, it'll definitely open your options up, give you some more reception. AM and shortwave, this is nice now. Daytime AM broadcast band. It was good on locals and some semi-locals. Again, 9 kilohertz stepped in the United States isn't ideal. It still works to a point. You can still listen to some things, but there are some things that are going to not sound as clear or as bright as they could. In the evening, you got more choices, so it'll be a little different as we tune the AM band. Shortwave, I found 11 stations. That's about an average rating because lately I've been finding a lot more. But 11 right now is average, and more with a wire. So if you have a wire antenna like those Kato T1s, you clip right to your antenna mast, clip. So we're doing tonight. It gives you extra reception. I'll have a link to this in the description as well. It's a good investment. You'll probably spend more on a wire or the same for the price of the radio, but it's totally worth it because you get so much more reception. And you can put this to the inside window blinds. That's the way to do it. You don't have to go outside with it. Just getting it to near an outside location is the best and as high as possible. So yeah, there you go. So shortwave was average, and again, pretty average. So I went through the whole band during the day, 5.9 to 18 megahertz. I didn't do the hidden segment because I didn't think I'd find much below 5.9. So there we go. So let's go ahead and turn this on. We'll do a demo on radio todderbert. I have a FM transmitter over here, C crane style right here. Wires everywhere, of course. 97.7 megahertz, transmitting from a Sony MP3 player with royalty-free music. Turn that on. Here it is playing. So let's go ahead and tune it in. Here these guys jamming away. So let's go ahead and turn it on over here. Down. Power LED. FM. Down. Tune it in. So get it pretty quiet. Nice. So there's our demo. Turn that off. And we're going to go ahead and get ready for some AM band scan. So let's go ahead and switch it over to AM. So we're going to go to the middle. Start at the bottom. We'll just kind of go up the band. Here we'll pick up anything. Hear what it sounds like at 9 kilohertz in the United States. Bring this back in. Iron Man. All right. Make sure I got everything turned off. Okay.
But the president says he's open to it while in South Korea. He's had a good relationship with him. Maybe one. In order to meet with Kim, the two leaders met 3 times in 2018 and 2019. Man, this is such a good game, but I got tickets to the Lakers tonight. All right, I'm going to go to the Lakers game. All right, great. So go to the Lakers game. Detroit, Michigan homeowners facing financial hardship.
I think that was 650 Nashville.
He had a first and third, nobody out jam in a 23 pitch
Here's local 670. 670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago.
Only run on a sack fly in the third. And retired his fun. The longest streak detention center on.
For each building, they say that it's $2 million in savings, and we are not convinced that that is an estimate of what they will save.
This is 720 WGN, Chicago. Local. Again, current time, it's now midnight, 12:02 a.m. Chicago, Illinois, USA, end of October.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries met with members of Illinois' Black Legislature.
So you got to crank the volume because it's not quite landing on the 10 kilohertz segments. Unfortunately, it's 9 kilohertz step. That's unfortunate. So yes, it's 740 Zoomer radio, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. So you know this radio would be awesome if it could stepped it proper.
You've earned a life that you can call your own. Retirement worries shouldn't get in the way. But many Americans like you...
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago. I'm just going to kind of just cruise up the band. We're not going to ID much. Just have fun.
...that can help. Visit benefitscheckup.org to see if you're among the millions of people eligible for thousands of dollars.
Nurse practitioners, national trainers, and wellness providers bringing you over 400 years of combined experience with more than 70 FDA-cleared devices. They offer one of the most advanced treatment selections in the entire country. But what really sets them apart is they believe in education, not pressure. You'll never experience a hard sell at Aestheticare. Their team loves what they do, and they're proud to say they're very...
This is nice. This is 820. This is coming in clear because I think it steps it right up to 820. I think that's one of them. And this is WPAP Fort Worth, Texas, 800 miles to the southwest.
We're experiencing passion, and you always come first. October 29th through November 2nd, the Halloween Flasher Sale stalks Kansas City Cannabis. 5-pack prices to $20 each on select strains. Robust drops a killer half-gram pre-roll bundle. 5 for $40 or 10 for $75. Come for the chill, stay for the care. Their friendly bud tenders cut through confusion with zero judgment. Roll through the drive-thru, pop in store, or
up $10,000 or more in credit card debt?
Affects every part of your life. Your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce,
Is notifying consumers about significant debt relief options currently being made available.
Contact Cordell and Cordell today.
And I'm Ted Linder. This is Fox News. Three sack bunts this season.
Display
to turn your bogeys into, well, slightly more enjoyable bogeys.
Looking for something smooth, bold,
848-2299. 800-848 parents. Foster care will love you just as
Infield in, winning run at third with one out. 5-5 bottom 13.
Online advertising.
And it's a curve.
Welcome to the show. From
For the math to work for 40 hours. Okay, yeah. Here's one of my favorite ones. Okay. All right. Okay. Promise things that were sick.
Okay, it's the AM band. It's not eventful because you heard how it gets nice loud stations and really gets quiet. That's because the 9 kilohertz isn't landing where it's supposed to, so it's unfortunate. But when it does, it sounds good. But anyway, it is usable. Again, $7.99. Not too crazy, but it's cool that you can at least pick up something on the AM band, yeah. So let's go ahead and go to Shortwave. Maybe we can pick up there. So I'm going to hook up my wire. Hook this up. I'm just going to hook up the end to the wire here. And this will help improve the reception. Yeah, I got this subfloor basement I live in down here. And I have the radio waves headquarters. Let's go ahead and hook this up here. Alright. Clipping it on. Alright, this will give us reception. We'll go to the bottom of the band. And then we'll hit the hidden band as well. Okay, shortwave is all the way down, right? Or all the way up? All the way up. Okay. Okay, we have the Overcomer Ministries, yeah.
Have any delusions about this? There is warfare not just to keep the church going, keep the church
from Japan. And it's not the American League versus the National League. It's Major League Baseball.
Here's 60-70 kilohertz. This is Canada, Toronto. So we got some Morse code or CW.
Les doutes persistent quand même sur la viabilité de son plan économique, correspondant à Buenos Aires de Théoconscience.
John the Baptist. Do you know when John the Baptist was born? Okay, let's begin here.
Here's 9330, WBCQ out of Maine. Yeah, so you can see kind of how it's lining up with the dial.
Now, in verse 5, he was...
/Mac, click the button that is for your device. One is for PC or Android phone or tablet. The other is for Apple iOS phone or tablet and any other device.
WRMI, I think this is Supreme Master TV or whatever it is. I don't know, there's like all this glory or fortune or whatever it is, and I forget what it is. But anyway, yeah, this interesting programming comes to you from Florida, Okeechobee. 9395 kilohertz.
Macs around it, along with additional smaller screens. The most powerful daily prayer can be viewed similarly, with even more Mac screens surrounding it.
Okay, you get the idea. Let's see if we can hit 5 megahertz WWV way down in the hidden segment. So we're going to go down here with the Bro Stare Squad, and we're going to actually tune it so we can pick up the hidden segments. This is how you do it. Here we go. Now we're at the bottom of that hidden band. Yeah, you just got to try to put that switch in between. You'll hear a difference in the audio. You'll know you're not on AM band. You'll know you're not in the shortwave band, higher band, because the speaker went away there. And so now we got the lower band. Nice. So we should be able to hopefully pick up CHU if it's possible. So there's 3.330 megahertz. Nice. So you do have a hidden segment, which is good, especially at night. So that's WWCR out of Nashville, Tennessee. And right now they're doing worldwide country radio for an hour. It's nice. 5 o'clock UTC. I don't know if I said 4840 kilohertz. There you go. Time signal on WWV, 5 megahertz, Fort Collins, Colorado.
Of the deal. Instead of holding the BA accountable, the European Union whitewashes it. They ignore the distorted ongoing...
And there's 5.9 right there. So yeah, it's cool. You actually heard a station right there, 5850, I think, just below where I couldn't reach it on the dial here. So with this hidden band, we were able to pick up all that. Awesome. So there we go. So let's go ahead and go to FM, and then we'll do final thoughts. So all the way down for FM, right? Flip it over. Yep. All the way down. Go to the bottom of the band. Here we can pick up, and then we'll call it. Can't hover, so I'm just going to zip through this. Come on. Is that right?
Just destroy me. The other thing was...
Become a K-Love Insider and help choose the songs we play. No cape required.
Mike Farrell. Now at this point, guys, Judah...
Test drive new music, give feedback, and hear your favorite.
Story behind the rock artists, the albums, and the songs that have become the soundtrack of your life, straight from the legends who lived them.
US 99, Chicago's country station.
my type of Benz isn't rolls. Girl, you go there, bus with me a train. Oh, my baby good.
Now I'm haunting your area. I'll make you feel brand new.
5-4. Lesionado en un accidente de auto.
Mama, every Saturday.
Oh, mami, mano, vente conmigo. Oh, donde sombra, a la
Okay, get it. It's all right. I mean, if you're upstairs and by a window, with this little wire's not helping me downstairs here, but FM's okay. It's usable. Again, $7.99. You'll be happy with it. You know, like I said, I did get quite a few more stations upstairs with this little antenna. So okay, let's find out the odds on the TG-99. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and just turn that off. Okay, so likes, dislikes, and overall. So likes, I like the low cost, AA operation, the headphone jack, the hidden segment. I love that. I love being able to do shortwave with this radio. As you heard, it's a lot of fun. So it's just a great little fun broadcast band shortwave radio that you can get for under $8. Gotta love it. Especially if you hook up a wire to it. It could be anything. Alligator clip with a string of speaker wire. You can make your own and, you know, extend it out at least 20 feet and you'll get some amazing reception. I like the LED flashlight because, hey, you never know when you need something. You gotta find something with your radio. I've had that happen. Again, recessed antenna. I do like that. It's out of the way, tucked out of the way there. Nice that even on an inexpensive radio, they did that. Dislikes and wants. Definitely a 10 kilohertz based AM dial, or at least universal, like the new XH data radios that came out, where they're 9 kilohertz, 10 kilohertz tuned. That would be really nice. That would say 530 to 1730 on the dial. That's how they usually print it. So that would be neat to have. It's not that big a deal. Usually it's just a resistor swap. So if they know they could do that, which would be great, because they get sold to more people. It makes sense, right? Battery door, it sucks. You might lose it, so tape it. If they could come out with a hinged one, that'd be fantastic. So overall, what can you expect? A great low-cost shortwave radio that won't break the bank. Gets a recommended buy all day long by todderbert. Definitely at $7.99. It's a winner. At $7.99, maybe get the XH Data D220, because that one there is, I think, $9.45 right now on sale, the orange one, and that one's great. It's got proper tuning on the AM. It's decent on shortwave as well. I believe it has more coverage. So yeah, definitely that's a winner. So if you're looking for inexpensive shortwave radios, you can start here, but you can also look up a little bit, not too far, up to $9 category, just a couple bucks more, and you got yourself probably a slightly better radio. So definitely overall, but this one's great. $7.99. If you want to support the channel, use the links below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the bell icon. And 3, comment down below what you think about the TG-99. Are you a fan, or are you a fan more of the TG-88? Let me know kind of down below what you think. Which one do you like? Again, they're the same company, same price. It just kind of like goes by looks. You know, what do you like the best? They both tune the same. They have the same stupid battery compartment. The battery door falls off, LED on top. So I mean, let me know which one you would buy. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next awesome video.